Let's be honest. Sex is everywhere. It is in music videos. It is in movies. It is in advertising. It is on social media. It is in fashion, fitness, beauty, dating apps, and even the way people try to build their personal image. Most people think sex is just personal. Something private. Something physical. Something between two people. But in the modern world, sex is also part of the market. And once something enters the market, it becomes something people can sell, package, promote, and profit from. The market understands something very simple about human beings. We all want to feel wanted. We all want to feel attractive. We all want to feel chosen. And because of that, desire has become one of the biggest businesses in the world. So this video is not just about sex. It is about how the market uses desire, and how easy it is to lose yourself when your need to be wanted becomes something other people can profit from. Part 1. Desire gets attention before the market can sell you anything. It needs your attention. And nothing catches attention faster than desire. A beautiful face, a perfect body, a seductive image, a fantasy, a lifestyle that looks exciting. You stop scrolling. You look for one more second. And that 1 second matters. Because attention is money now. The more people look, the more people click. The more people click, the more money someone makes. That is why sex is used so much in advertising and entertainment. Not because every product has something to do with sex, but because desire makes people pay attention. A perfume ad is not really selling perfume. It is selling the feeling of being attractive. A luxury car ad is not only selling a car. It is selling status, power, and desirability. A fitness program is not always selling health. Sometimes it is selling the dream of finally being wanted. The market knows how to speak to the quiet parts of us. The parts that wonder, am I attractive enough? Do people notice me? Would someone choose me? And once the market touches that insecurity, it can sell almost anything. Part 2. The market sells the feeling of not being enough. This is where it gets uncomfortable. A lot of the market is built on making people feel incomplete. Not beautiful enough. Not young enough. Not rich enough. Not masculine enough. Not feminine enough. Not confident enough. Not desirable enough. And then, after making you feel like something is missing, it offers you something to buy. A product, a look, a body, a lifestyle, a course, a fantasy, a new version of yourself. It is like the market creates the wound, then sells you the bandage. And many people do not even realize this is happening. They think they are just choosing what they like. But sometimes, what we like has been shaped by years of images, messages, and comparisons. We see perfect bodies every day, perfect faces, perfect relationships, perfect lifestyles, and slowly, without noticing, we start comparing our real life to someone else's edited image. Then we feel behind. We feel ordinary. We feel invisible. And the market says, do not worry. Buy this and you will be enough. But the truth is, the market does not always want you to feel whole. A person who feels whole does not need to buy as much. A person who feels insecure keeps searching. And searching people are easier to sell to. Part 3. When the body becomes a brand, one of the saddest things about the modern world is that many people are learning to look at themselves like products. They ask, how do I look? Am I attractive enough? Will this get attention? Will people want me? Can I market myself better? And of course, we all care a little about how we look. That is human. But there is a difference between caring about yourself and turning yourself into a product. Today, the body can become a brand. The face becomes the logo. The lifestyle becomes the advertisement. The relationship becomes content. Even private moments become something to post, edit, and display. And slowly people stop asking, "Am I happy?" and start asking, "Do I look happy?" They stop asking, "Do I feel loved?" and start asking, "Do I look desirable?" That is a dangerous shift. Because when you start seeing yourself only through other people's eyes, you lose contact with who you really are. You become dependent on attention, on likes, on compliments, on being desired. And when the attention disappears, you feel empty. Not because you have no value, but because you were taught to measure your value through the market. Part 4, Women's Bodies, and the market. One of the biggest things the market has used for profit is the woman's body. For centuries, beauty, femininity, youth, and sexuality have been turned into something to sell. A woman's body is used to sell perfume, clothes, makeup, cars, music, movies, fitness, luxury, even products that have nothing to do with women. The message is often hidden but powerful. Look like this and you will be wanted. Stay young and you will have value. Be beautiful and you will have power. Be desirable and you will be seen. And slowly, many women are taught to look at themselves through the eyes of the market. Not as human beings first, but as images, as bodies, as appearances, as something to be judged, compared, improved, and displayed. This is where the market becomes dangerous, because it takes something natural, the human body, and turns it into a business. It takes beauty and turns it into pressure. It takes femininity and turns it into performance. It takes confidence and turns it into competition. A woman may start asking, "Am I thin enough? Am I pretty enough? Do I look young enough? Am I desirable enough? Will people notice me?" And the market is always ready with an answer. Buy this. Change this. Fix this. Become this. But the truth is, a woman's body is not a product. It is not an advertisement. It is not public property. It is not something that exists only to attract attention. A woman is not valuable because the market can use her image. She is valuable because she is human. Because she thinks, she feels, she creates, she carries pain, she carries strength, she carries a whole life inside her that cannot be measured by beauty standards. The market often praises women's bodies, but not always women's humanity. It wants the image, but not always the person. It wants the beauty, but not always the truth. It wants the fantasy, but not always the real woman behind it. And this is why awareness matters. Because when a woman believes her body is her only value, the market has control over her. But when she understands that her body is only one part of who she is, she becomes harder to manipulate. Her beauty can exist without becoming a prison. Her sexuality can exist without becoming a product. Her body can be respected without being sold. And her value can come from something deeper than being desired. The market wants the woman's image, but it often forgets the woman's humanity. Part 5. Fantasy sells better than reality. Reality is not always easy. Real love takes patience. Real intimacy takes trust. Real relationships require communication, forgiveness, honesty, and emotional maturity. But fantasy, Fantasy is simple. Fantasy is beautiful. Fantasy does not argue. Fantasy does not disappoint you. Fantasy does not ask you to grow. Fantasy gives you the feeling of desire without the responsibility of love. That is why fantasy sells so well. The market gives people images of perfect bodies, perfect romance, perfect attraction, perfect confidence, perfect lifestyles. But most of these images are not meant to satisfy you. They are meant to keep you wanting more. Because if you are satisfied, you stop buying. But if you are always hungry, always comparing, always feeling like you are almost there, then you keep consuming. You keep watching. You keep clicking. You keep chasing. The market does not want desire to end. It wants desire to stay open, unfinished, restless, always looking for the next image, the next person, the next fantasy, the next upgrade. And that can make real life feel boring. Real bodies feel imperfect. Real relationships feel too difficult. Real people feel less exciting than the fantasy. That is how the market can slowly damage our ability to appreciate what is real. Part 6. Dating has become a marketplace. Even dating has started to feel like shopping. People are displayed in profiles. Photos become packaging. Bios become sales pitches. People swipe through each other like they are choosing products from a shelf. And at first it feels powerful. So many options, so many faces, so many possibilities. But after a while, something strange happens. People become easier to replace. Instead of asking, can I build something real with this person? We start asking, can I find someone better? And when we believe there is always someone better, we stop learning how to value the person in front of us. The market gives us more access, but more access does not always mean more connection. Sometimes it means more confusion, more comparison, more impatience, more emotional distance. People talk to many people, but feel close to no one. They get attention, but not intimacy. They get matches, but not meaning. They get desire, but not love. And this is the strange pain of modern dating. There are more ways to connect than ever before. But many people still feel deeply alone. Part 7. Being wanted is not the same as being loved. This is one of the most important things to understand. Being wanted is not the same as being loved. Someone can want your body and still not care about your soul. Someone can desire your image and still not understand your heart. Someone can give you attention and still not give you respect. But the market often mixes these things together. It makes people think that if they are desired, they are valuable. If they are attractive, they are powerful. If they get attention, they matter. And yes, being desired can feel good. It can feel exciting. It can make a person feel alive. But if your whole identity depends on being desired, then your peace will always depend on other people's eyes. And that is not freedom. Because attention changes. Beauty changes. Trends change. People's desires change. So if your worth is built only on being wanted, you will always be afraid of losing it. Real worth has to be deeper than that. You are not valuable only because someone desires you. You are valuable because you are human. Because you feel. Because you think. Because you love. Because you carry a life inside you that cannot be measured by attention. Part 8. The market feeds on loneliness. A lot of people do not chase sex only because they want pleasure. They chase it because they are lonely. They want to feel seen. They want to feel chosen. They want to feel close to someone, even if only for a moment. And the market knows this. It knows that lonely people are searching for something. So it offers substitutes. Images instead of intimacy. Attention instead of love. Fantasy instead of connection. Validation instead of self-worth. It says you do not need to heal. You just need to become more desirable. You do not need deep love. You just need more attention. You do not need to be known. You just need to be wanted. But attention cannot replace intimacy. Desire cannot replace love. Being watched is not the same as being understood. And this is why people can receive so much attention and still feel empty. Because deep down, they do not only want eyes on them. They want someone to actually see them. They do not only want to be desired. They want to be valued. They do not only want physical closeness. They want emotional safety. And those things cannot be bought. They have to be built. Part 9. How desire becomes control. The most dangerous kind of desire is the desire you do not understand. Because when you do not understand what you want, someone else can tell you what to want. The market can show you an image and make you feel behind. It can show you a lifestyle and make you feel poor. It can show you a body and make you feel unattractive. It can show you attention and make you feel invisible. Then it sells you the solution. And you may think you are making a free choice. But sometimes you are only reacting to fear. Fear of being rejected. Fear of being ugly. Fear of being alone. Fear of being forgotten. Fear of not being enough. This is why self-awareness is so powerful. Because the moment you understand your desire, the market loses some control over you. You can pause and ask, do I really want this? Or was I taught to want this? Am I buying this because I need it? Or because I feel insecure? Am I chasing connection? Or am I chasing validation? These questions matter because they bring you back to yourself. And a person who is connected to themselves is harder to manipulate. Part 10. You are not a product. The market can use sex. It can use beauty. It can use fantasy. It can use loneliness. It can use desire. But that does not mean you have to become a product. Your body is not just packaging. Your face is not your whole identity. Your attractiveness is not your only value. Your worth is not measured by how many people want you. You are more than an image, more than a body, more than a profile, more than a fantasy in someone else's mind. You are a human being, and that means you are complex. You have memories. You have fears. You have dreams. You have pain. You have love. You have a story. The market wants to simplify people because simple things are easier to sell. A body is easier to sell than a soul. A fantasy is easier to sell than a real person. An image is easier to sell than a relationship. But you are not here just to be consumed. You are not here just to be watched. You are not here just to be wanted. You are here to be real. Part 11. Taking your power back. The answer is not to hate sex. The answer is not to hate beauty. The answer is not to pretend desire does not exist. Desire is human. Sexual energy is real. Wanting to feel attractive is normal. Wanting to be loved is normal. Wanting to be chosen is normal. The problem begins when the market takes those normal human needs and turns them into insecurity, addiction, comparison, and endless consumption. So the way out is awareness. Before you chase what the market shows you, pause. Ask yourself, is this really my desire? Or did someone plant it in me? Who benefits from me feeling insecure? Who profits from my attention? Am I trying to become better? Or am I trying to become marketable? Do I want love? Or do I just want proof that I am desirable? These questions are not easy, but they are freeing. Because once you understand your hunger, you do not have to be controlled by it. You can still enjoy beauty. You can still feel desire. You can still love, flirt, dress well, feel attractive, and be confident. But now you are awake. Now you know the difference between desire that comes from your soul and desire that was sold to you. Outrow sex and the market are connected because both deal with desire. Sex awakens desire. The market captures desire. Then it turns desire into money. It sells beauty. It sells fantasy. It sells status. It sells insecurity. It sells the dream of being wanted. But being wanted is not the same as being whole. Being desired is not the same as being loved. And being seen is not the same as being understood. So remember this, the market does not always want you fulfilled. It wants you hungry. Because hungry people keep buying. But you are not just a customer. You are not just a body. You are not just an image. You are not a product waiting to be chosen. You are a human being. And once you know your own value, the market can no longer sell it back to you.